Welcome back, everyone, to another self-care reading. I am Melinda J, and I'm here to do another round for everyone, for the collective that is watching. So go ahead and sit back and relax, and let's enjoy the message. Also, be sure to, I'm letting you all know now that all this is due to free will. Nothing is set in stone. However, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. In other words, if it doesn't resonate, then of course there'll be more readings to come. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the reading. Okay. So the energy of the collective right now, when it comes to the current state of the mind and where the collective's head is at, is duality. All right, so the number 27 in numerology is reduced down to the number 9, meaning near completion, or also being a loner at the same time. Now with bananas, they're good for potassium, obviously, to get your potassium levels up, as well as the color yellow on the card is indicating some joy, good and bad. And of course, down here, there's the duality form. And due to the fact that this is a water fruit and this deck, water is dealing with emotions. Okay, emotions and feelings. So there may be some duality in your emotions, whether you're in a good state of mind or a bad state of mind. However, it is good to just maintain the feelings and emotions that are going on in your life right now. And as you can see right here on this picture, you see this symbol a lot with the medical field. So there may be some attending love and care, TLC, going on that needs to come or needs to be in action in order to stabilize your feelings and emotions. So the oracle meaning for the banana card, it says it is time to look at the shadow and the light in the conjunction with each other. Each is as a strong and other both have positive and positive qualities, and learning points for you. The answer to any question is maybe, and perhaps moving away a little will allow a better view, as bananas ask that you stand back and look at the horizon. Do not give into any situation that does not align with you at the present moment. And the astrological sign with this banana card here is Cancer. And Cancer is all about family life, nurturing, as well as, making sure you are well taken care of for yourself. It's like that motherly. Cancer is associated with the moon. So moon is definitely the mother figure of the planets and celestial bodies. Okay. All right. So on to the second card, we have the self-care strategy. And the self-care strategy is health checkup. Coincidentally, due to the fact that in this duality card we have the medical staff here, where medicine, the field of medicine, uses that symbol a lot. All right. So health checkup is asking us to, well, for one thing, we're going to do the mantra. The mantra for this self-care card is, I remember my dreams control my dreams. I remember, the mantra is, I remember my dreams, control my dreams, and use my dreams as a playground for my growth. So when this mantra is talking about dreams, it can also mean far as dream work. You can dissect what could possibly happen, or get an idea of what is going on just by, if you're dreaming about something, and if you have your dream journal next to you, next to your bedside, and you wake up, that's a good form of trying to decode what is going on with you or a person that you're thinking about. Okay? And so what this is asking, what is asking us to do, you know what? I had excuse me, y'all. I had read the Dream Journal mantra. This is the healthcare checkup mantra. All right. So the health checkup mantra is, I am healthy in my mind, body, and spirit. Okay. So not only you need to physically figure out what is going on in your body, in the body form, the physical form that you're in, but you also have to focus on the mind and the spirit, making sure all three of those factors, the mind, body, and spirit, is in tune and aligned, so you can be able to be the person that you want to be. Hence the background green color is giving me heart chakra vibes, and she does have a rainbow shirt underneath her, underneath her white coat. So, and of course she has the stone, so she may be a holistic doctor. If you don't want to go to a medical doctor, there's holistic doctors available for you to attend to your needs if you want to go the holistic route. Okay, so the advice for the self-care strategy would be, good health empowers us to thrive in all areas of our lives. Take a moment to tune with yourself, scan your body, and feel what is right and what needs attention. Even if you're feeling generally well, most of us have a little fine-tuning to do. While drinking more water, eating more fruits and vegetables, or simply getting more nights of rest to sleep will do. Whether you work with a doctor or who practices conventional Western medicine, or a trusted natural holistic wellness professional like a nutritionist or a practitioner of the traditional Chinese medicine, an herbalist, as well as an Ayurvedic physician, or a doctor of functional medicine, consider booking an appointment to stay on top of your early checkups and tests. If you have an ongoing issue that perhaps you've been putting off, now is the time to address it with a professional who aligns with your needs. And if you are a journaling type of person, your journaling prompt will be, what aspect of your health is your body calling you to focus on? All right. So that will be the self-care strategy. And at the bottom of the self-care deck, this deck here, this card on this deck, it has meditate. All right. But so before while you book your appointment, as well as waiting on your appointment, you can probably Google some meditation videos, or you can just download some apps like Headspace. Headspace is a good place, as well as a good app to download and to get you started and do the self-help of calming your mind down with deep breathing, because that's what meditation is. There are many forms of meditation, but the most common one is definitely with breathing methods. Okay. All right, next will be the card the blockage card. What might be stopping us? It is balance. The dancer. Activate your willingness to enter the dance. So this card has heavy orange energy. Orange is associated with the crown chakra. No, excuse me. It is associated with the sacral chakra, and that's dealing with sensuality, creativity, whether it's a creative project or a creative venture, as well as creating a baby. And then in the background, I do see a sun peeking out from it. So there's some yellow in here for the solar plexus, getting that joy as well as willpower to do what it needs you to do to get into balance. And then there also is some shades of green in this photo that's giving me heart chakra vibes to as you are doing movement, as you're dancing, you're opening your, not only your solar plexus chakra, you're opening your sacral chakra as well as your heart chakra, because you're feeling the beat, you're putting movement to your body. And then there's hues of red, which is grounding the root chakra. All right, so what this card is asking us for today is to activate your willingness to enter the dance. All right, so please forgive me if I pronounce this name wrong. It says Natara Jasena, or the cosmic dancer, calls for the power of the dance. This is the fluid expression of our need to move, shift, feel, and create through the physical body. Dance is an expression of sacral chakra and invites the element of water to flow through us. And water is dealing with feelings and emotions. Like the Sufis, who use a dance as a meditative practice, we can combine the physical practice of movement known as dance with the meditative practice of focus known as the Durashiti to create a more balanced existence. Movement allows us to move stored emotions and feelings through the body. It is a creative expression requiring no specific equipment. Durashiti is a gaze point which allows us to train the mind to slow down, focus, and be aware. This combination is a powerful one, harnesses opposing action. The cosmic dancer reminds us to use our physical selves to find balance in our world. The message for this card is to find some way to move your body. In our high-tech world, it is easier and easier to become more separated from our physical existence. The dance has become, and you step forward now to compel the action. This may be freeform dances, yoga, tai chi, salsa, or even Zumba. Pick some kind of movement that allows you to activate energy and feel good. This message also reminds you to have fun in this process, to find pleasure and release as you do. If you have the tendency to deny yourself pleasurable activity for no reason, then all more the reason to bring a bit of dynamic movement into your world. The focus can be through the eyes or through the mind. The gaze point may simply be a view out of the window or dancers on a stage. Find your own way to go back and forth between embodied action and focused awareness. Movement and focus allow me to align. Perfect balance is the power statement. All right. So, excuse me. So, on to, but before that, I'm going to clarify these three cards right quick. Okay. Let me clarify. Well, I hope these are in the right form. The right. Okay. Let me clarify. Clarify duality for me, please. Clarify duality for me. Clarify duality. I did see the Empress card. Hold on. All right. Empress card. 10 of Wands. Clarify balance. The King of Swords. All right. All right. So the Empress is all about abundance for one thing. 10 of Wands is dealing about burnout. And then King of Swords is all about clarity. All right. Okay. Yes. So the 10 of Wands is dealing with fire energy. That's all about putting into action, willpower, taking action to get you a health care checkup. Then this King of Swords is all about clarity. As you can see, the person on the throne is stable and has the sword of truth to clarify with it. And butterflies is meaning transformation. And of course, Sword Sweep is all about dealing with the intellect, the mental. All right. And then of course we have the Empress card is giving earth energy. because she is grounded in herself, and is also Venus energy due to the fact of the beauty and the radiance that the Empress gives. All right. So that's what the first part of this energy is for self-care. All right. The second part will be how to address what has been blocking us, which is the balance card, and that is shame. Shame is a eliminated card, a shadow card, because of the fact this is a shadow card. It's all about the fears, the fears, the overthinking thoughts, you name it. As far as like the shadow part, the negative, the fears, is what needs to be addressed, basically. Okay, so Long Bubby Susie is the Temple of Shadows and the element of fire. So we have another fire element in this spread, meaning taking action, getting that passionate drive to do what needs to be done. And she is being asked us what the shadow card is being guided for us to do is saying that we are beautiful and loved. Every part of you and your journey is beautiful. Even the ugliest moments, you have a heart and soul and breath that makes you beautiful. The embodiment for this card is that reminds us on what we need to do is that we are all secretly sacred, and that we are saying that we're not enough. However, shame is lying to you. You are not broken. You are unlovable, ugly, or unworthy. Shame means to keep you small and hiding. It's time for us to accept ourselves now. In the present moment, you are a bright light, and we need to allow ourselves to see who we really are. In other words, unveiling the mask, unveiling the facade, being vulnerable to each other, and being able to have compassion and empathy for one another. And then also it says you are doing the very best you can. You are loved and you are complete. And the declaration for this is I am protected. So to clarify this card, to clarify the shame card, we're going to have let's see, clarify the shame card for me. Clarify the shame card. We have the 9 of Wands. This is like another burnt out card. As you can see, in bottom of the deck, we have 5 of Swords. This is dealing with scarcity, lack, being out in the feeling like you're being left out in the cold because of whatever situation that you're going through right now. You just feel like you have been left out in the cold and nobody's going to be there to help you. So, of course, you have this 9 of Wands here, as this person is feeling like she is worn out. You're already carrying the burdens from this 10 of Wands, but the burnout, come on now. Burnt out? Are you burnt out from work? Are you burnt out from day-to-day routines? And you're feeling shamed about it? We gotta get this together, y'all. We gotta get it together. We can't be lacking. We cannot feel like we're in scarcity or in lack. All right. So so the 5th card is dealing with the benefits of addressing what has been blocking us or what has been stopping us from growing. And the abundance card came out, and it says, I am a limitless being. and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So this abundance card is giving me sacral chakra. Definitely needs to be grounding work. We have to recalibrate and be able to get aligned, and also reprogram our mind to be able to get out of the matrix, so we can be able to think more differently, more clearly. And of course, when you do that, all things are possible. Okay, we see movies, even though they're some most of the time not fictional or whatever, but we just see people, day-to-day people, as well as ordinary people, rise to the occasion because of them reprogramming our mind. And so we have the two of swords, here to clarify this abundance card, being in our head, being indecisive, and hence the moon is in the background of this photo. The moon is in the background. The moon is giving secrets, as well as trying to let go of a situation, and you trying to decide on whether to get over a situation. White is purity, color, and you have the two of swords here that's dealing with duality. You either want to go this way, you want to go that way. Hence, that is the current state of the mind of the collective, is whether we want to fold this way and be sunk in, or we want to get out so we can live the life that we want. Bottom of the deck is, again, Five of Pentacles. All right, Five of Pentacles, feeling the lack, feeling like you're being left out. Oh my goodness, we definitely got to get ourselves, we got to get into alignment, y'all. All right, next, the last card is the thriving card, the inspiration card. How are we able to thrive, and future potential shifts as well. And the shine card, we need to shine. Once we have accepted ourselves, from being burnt out, and that we know that we are loved, appreciated, and we have compassion and empathy, then the abundance will come. The abundance will come. And yes, you'll have to make a decision on letting go of people, letting go of places, letting go of things as well, whether it's material things or negative thoughts. Okay, so shine. We need to shine. And it says, don't dim your light. The world needs your unique talents and gifts. Shine brightly. So, in other words, this card is definitely saying that everybody is unique in their own special way. Everybody has a talent. It just takes the effort to tap into what our talent is, so we can be able to shine and rise to the occasion. Hence the Empress that has been clarifying that duality. Once you get out of that duality mindset of indecisiveness and confusion, then you'll be able to get into that Empress mode. Whether you're male, female, non-binary, you'll be able to channel that divine feminine energy and be able to receive whatever you have manifested, whatever you have been praying for, whatever you have been wishing for. You will be able to get it, long as you keep the faith within yourself, as well as the divine, the most high, the higher spirit, and know that everything is possible, and trust in the process. Okay, trust in the process and having faith in yourself, and that way the universe will work with you to make your dreams come into fruition. Hence the Magician card is clarified with the Shine card. We are our own alchemists. All right, hence the Infinity card. And the person, this young lady here, she is not only she's wearing white to purify, for purification, rebirth, transformation. But she also has this red cloak because red is symbolizing as stepping into your power. And then she has the sword, she has her cup, she has a wand, she has a pinnacle, all and able to create whatever reality she wants to bring into. She has the power. There's infinite possibilities. Hence the infinity is on the top of her head, the crown, subconscious, okay? And then for it, the magician to be the number one card in the deck, even though the fool is 0, the number 1 stands for individuality, yourself, new beginnings. The possibilities are endless. All right. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Wands. Okay, ambitious. She is in her power. All right. Now, for some additional messages for this self-care reading for today, we have the affirmation card first. And it says, this is the affirmation card. This is this is one of the self-care decks. This is another self-care deck. And then all 3 of these cards are a self-care deck in itself. It's just divided into 3 parts. Okay, so the affirmation, it says, you have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving yourself and see what happens. This is Louise L. Hay. And then it says at the bottom, recite this affirmation 5 times this morning. I am perfect just the way I am. So you recite that 5 times this morning. You can recite it anytime. Be sure to write it down. So I'm going to leave it here for a minute. Write that affirmation down. And post it on the mirror. Post it on the wall. So you can be able to recite that every day. Put it in your phone. Or you can record it and then listen to it. Because that can also play into, reprogramming your mind. All right. Next is going to be the inspiration card. And it says, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. And that's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And then at the bottom it says, heed your inner calling. What is it that makes you different from others? And what unique expression do you most desire in this life? Okay. And then for a reflection card, it is self-care is so much more than a beauty regimen or an external thing you do. It has to start within your heart to know what you need to navigate your life. A pedicure doesn't last, but meditating every day does. And that is by Carrie Ann Moss. At the bottom it says, meditate on what your heart needs in order to grow and be happy and at peace. Now, how can you implement those needs into your daily life? So again, that was clarified. That meditating card was clarifying this health checkup, and now it's coming out again. Okay, and lastly, nope, I got one more card, y'all. All right, so this card is message of life. This is another additional message. It says, attaining peace. Today I turn within to find the source of my experience. There I find the peace that comes from seeking the truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all wealth of the outside world. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. So it's all about getting back into self. All right. And then to clarify, that is I am light for that deck. And last message is the throat chakra. While you are tending to your self-care journey, or whichever journey, whether it's spiritual, life journey in itself, you got to be able to set boundaries. If you don't, then it's just going to mess up the whole process or just your whole thinking. So it says, I teach others how to love and respect me by how I love and respect myself. My integrity supported when I express my thoughts and feelings. I am aware of excessively wanting to please others. I will maintain and grow my personal power by saying yes when I mean yes and saying no when I want to say no. I speak up for myself. I set boundaries regarding other people's behavior. I do this by asking for what I want, such as respect, patience, tolerance, and support, rather than telling them what I don't want. So, in other words, don't sugarcoat it. Set your boundaries. Mean what you say what you mean. And if they don't understand, they will eventually. If not, well, if they do understand, that's good. That's them letting them know that you're taking care of self. You're honoring yourself by taking care of yourself, because you need yourself taken care of before you can give out that energy to people who you choose to give. I'm gonna say choose to give, because you have the power to step into someone else's energy, or you have the power to ask somebody to be in your presence, to either conversate you or just be in companionship with you. Okay, all right, so that is all that I have for you all today. I hope you all enjoyed this self-care reading. I know it's been a long time. I skipped last week, but it will definitely be back on track. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and hit that notification bell so you'll know the next time I upload a video. And don't forget to follow me on all social media platforms. It's just Instagram. Well, I just established a Facebook, so you can find me on Facebook and join there or follow there, as well as subscribe to my Rumble channel. That's like a backup channel in case we need to get down to the get down and because of YouTube and their regulations and guidelines and stuff. But that's all that I have, you all. And always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, y'all.